we may see some Purify shenanigans now. Five times? Apollo, you've taken me to the moon and back. That is a crazy amount of times. Probably too much for me to handle.
A superb specimen.
If we go like...
Gotcha, puppy.
Your humble
Maybe we just play emissaries.
Few poachers dare venture into the Von Borgen's wood.
Maybe this round we do assimilate. Next round can be ball. There's a potential for that too.
Hey, come here, and I say,
the shame I have no time.
What do you
my
mean?
son.
I think we do it like this. What's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your support in helping me achieve that goal. So for today, I've put together this Nilfgaard Imprisonment list that you can see here. I've titled it Anti-Patch Notes Ball because I've gone through the patch notes myself, and from what I can see, I think we're going to see a lot of strategies being played that are engine based. And what better way to counter engine based decks than with Imprisonment, Nilfgaard, Assimilate, in my opinion. So I'm kind of looking into the future a bit, predicting what the meta might look like, and that's why I've developed this deck, because I'm developing it as an early counter to what I believe will be played in this upcoming season. So this is a pretty serious business deck. No memeing around. It's straight business. It definitely has the potential to get you to pro rank with the way that I've formulated it. So the leader ability is Imprisonment, as I said. This allows us to lock an enemy unit, damage it by 3, double charge. With the Imprisonment leader, we're basically utilizing this as an extra option round 1 to help get you round control, because really the best way to play this deck is over a long round 3. That's where we're most effective with this list because we've got so much control. So you could use it, let's say 1 charge round 1, but of course optimally you really want to reserve these charges over a long round 3 with this deck. Stratagem is Magic Lamp. We just get the Djinn when going first. 5 points is nice. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for this deck. So to begin with, we have the Emissary in this list. Emissary is a card that synergizes with Braithens. It gives Braithens a proactive play. Say if you want to play into the round and there's no bronze unit to copy through Braithens, you can just play Emissary and boost Braithens up. That's really the only reason that it's in here. Typically, I don't search for this card. I leave it in my deck when I find it. It allows you to boost an ally by 7, and it's played on your opponent's side of the board, disloyal. We have a number of tactics because we're playing Calvate. So we have 2 Tourney Jousts. These offer us extra control in this deck. We can damage a unit by 4. If it has a shield, you remove its shield 2. Or you can boost an allied unit by 4 and give it shield. With these tactics, utilize them as you need to. Perhaps there's some nice cards to use round 1. Double Ointment. No particular reason that I chose Ointment. We're not really playing soldiers in this list. I just thought out of the tactics that we had, out of the options we had, I thought Ointment fitted in good at this slot. So boost a unit by 5. If it's a soldier, you're healing it first. Could be a good counter to C heal decks as well. because I have been seeing some Sea decks lately. Double Diplomacy. Create player bronze card from your opponent's faction. Typically what you want to do with this card is before you play it, you have some assimilate units down on the board. So as you're creating cards, assimilate units will boost. Pretty good card to play out round 1. And of course you can play them anytime throughout the match, really. Double Informant. So with the Duchess Informant, this is also a disloyal unit like the Emissary, so it's getting played on your opponent's side of the board. And what you can do with this card is really just copy your opponent's bronze cards and play them back. So you want assimilate units down on the board before you play this as well for best value. You can utilize these round 1 to help get you round control. And the idea is that you're going to try to use your opponent's strategy back on them through the use of these cards. We have 2 Mage Assassins. The idea of these cards is that we're always keeping both of these copies in deck. And what we're looking to do is thin them out to the board through the use of both Blight Makers that we have. So 2 Blight Makers, 2 Mage Assassins, 1 for each. And what the Blight Maker allows you to do when you play it is you play it down the board. It lets you look into your deck. You choose a unit, move it to the top. That's going to be the Mage Assassin. According to that card's ability, it gets drawn out to a random allied row and does 2 points of random damage. So my tip with the Blight Makers is that we utilize them round 1. They help thin down our deck so we can find the Thirsty Dames later on when playing Ball. And additionally, it's just nice tempo. Make sure your opponent has a unit down on the board before you play Blight Makers so you get that value out of the random damage. So feel free to play them, both Blight Makers out round 1. Don't play them, of course, until both Mage Assassins are in your deck though, because you want to have that value with this thinning package. Double Thirsty Dame. We're saving the Dames to be played with Masquerade Ball. Whenever an enemy unit receives a status, boost self by 1. So we're going to be playing disloyal units. We're going to be giving spying status, using Imprisonment Leader. A lot of ways these cards can grow later on. We're pretty much looking to activate Masquerade Ball, the chapters, through the use of the Thirsty Dames. Get them all out on the board. And then later we get into playing Fergus, Usurper, and those kinds of cards. 2 Mage Torturers, assimilate unit as well. Veil, which is pretty good. It cannot receive statuses. This card allows you to give an enemy unit spying. You can utilize this to help set up Terra Nova in this deck. It can work good with Vincent as well. Give a unit a status, Vincent can kill it. There's a lot of synergies with this card really in this list. And what you can do with Mage Torture is you can play one out round 1 if you like, maybe to give spying to a good unit to replay later on. And of course you could also play this with Masquerade Ball. It'll be triggering the assimilate ability because Ball is spawning units that we don't have in our starting deck. We've covered that. Fergus, Devotion, give 3 enemy units spying. So that's what we're doing. This is a Devotion deck, all Nilfgaard cards. Look to use Fergus with Masquerade Ball at that time. And what this card does is it is going to trigger a lot of boosts for the Thirsty Dames, a lot of boosts for Usurper as well. And you can also use this card to help set up control for Vincent to destroy something later on. So it's a very good addition to this kind of a list. Yennefer. This is a tall punish option. Place an enemy unit at the top of your deck. Maybe round 1, there's some ultra strong card you want to get out of the match. Just take it away from the opponent. Sure, you could use this round 1. Or not at the end of the match, just to target a unit with a very tall power. Put you in a good position to win the match. You could save this last at the end of the match. Vincent, also another tall punish option. The deploy allows you to destroy an enemy unit with status. So like I said, we're giving status through Fergus. We're giving status through the Mage Torturers. A number of ways that we can give status. So look to synergize these cards with Vincent. And you're going to play Vincent with Masquerade Ball at best, I believe. Calvate gives our deck consistency. So we're looking to play Calvate round 1 early on. Make sure we do that. Because what Calvate's going to do is get all of our cards in order of highest costed to lowest costed subsequently after playing him. Which means basically we get all of our very important cards. And this sets up a great condition for a long round 3. Because you can imagine we draw into everything we need. All the ultra powerful plays we have in this deck. We don't have heaps of tactics in this list. So what I found is sometimes we do get Calvate round 2, which isn't so bad as well, because it's likely you'll find some golds round 1. So, but try to play him round 1 as much as possible. Braithens is also an assimilate unit. You get to create and play a Bronze Disloyal unit from your starting deck. So that's going to be the Emissary, or that's going to be Duchess Informant. Typically, what you want to do with Braithens is utilize Duchess Informant as the spy you wish to play. So the best way to get value out of Braithens is really copying your opponent's units. And in particular, if you can target engines that give you progressive value over the round, that's the ultimate play you want to hit with Braithens. But like I said, if you're pushing into a round, you got no units to copy, you play Emissary then. So Braithens, if you must play round 1, I guess it's okay. I consider this deck more of a 2-round deck. So like, we really just want to win round control round 1, pass round 2, go long round 3. That's my idea. But there is some flexibility in how you play it, because we've got aspects of assimilate, control, and tempo of the Blight Makers. So either use Braithens round 1 for round control or with ball. Then we are going to be playing Usurper Emperor this stage here, because this is a devotion deck. So Emperor is a veiled unit, which is pretty good. Deploy, spawn an operative in each row. Give them spying, that's the operative there. Zeal order ability, seize all spying operatives. So basically you click on Usurper, you get those units right back to your side of the field. Pretty nice way to trigger the Thirsty Dames. Nice boost to be had with this card too. We do have good synergies. Whenever an enemy unit gains spying, boosts off by 1. So Fergus, Mage, Torturers, there's a few different ways Usurper can get a boost as well. So kind of the sequencing you want to play with Emperor would be like, you play out Ball, you play out the Dames, then after playing the Dames, you play Usurper, and then you're going to hit Fergus at the end of that. So we get the most value that way, I think, that's sequencing. Terra Nova, really strong card. Basically, all you have to know, long story short, with Terra Nova is, it's an assimilate unit. When you play Terra Nova, you get to play a copy of any card pretty much that you gave spying to during the course of a match. So, you know, try to give spying to good units that you can utilize, like I said, at best, which are strong engines that can give you good value as the round unfolds. That's the best way to play assimilate units, in my opinion. So Terra Nova, you can play it with Ball over a long round 3. And then Masquerade Ball, very, very strong scenario card. We trigger this through playing Aristocrats on our side of the battlefield. As we play this card, first of all, we spawn a Thirsty Dame, which is this unit that you see here. And also we are spawning out Fangs of the Empire, which give an enemy unit poison. So this offers us control in this deck. We can destroy something of the opponents. We can use 2 charges of Fangs of the Empire poison, destroy a unit. So sometimes when we open up into round 3 with Ball, the opponents, they may give us suboptimal targets. So we waste our Fangs of the Empire poison charges. And if that's the case, what you can do to wait for something better is just play your assimilate units out in the meantime. And then when something with a big power comes up, you know, then start using your poison charges on that. So this is definitely a long round 3 card. So now that I've covered the list, let me explain how to execute strategy for this deck. Round 1, let's say you open up, you go ahead and you play Calvate. From there, play both Blight Makers out. You can utilize an assimilate style of play, relying on Mage Torturer, Duchess Informant, some of the bronze cards you have down here. Let's say at most, you may commit one form of removal like Yen or Vincent, and Braithens. What we really want to do with this deck, I suggest we just get round control round 1, pass round 2, go for a long round 3 in most cases. That's where we're strongest, right? So over the course of a long round 3, you're going to open up with Masquerade Ball. You play your Dames out. After playing your Dames, you play Usurper. Then you're going to play Fergus. And then you can play your assimilate units out. And then, of course, at the end of the match, you have cards to consider like Terra Nova and Yennefer or Vincent, depending on what you didn't use. And try to save your leader charges over that time when you're committing Masquerade Ball. So I wish you all a great start to the new season. Thank you for your time and support. And let me know in the comment section what you think about this list. Okay. Start off like this. Not sure what kind of a deck this is. Is it mill or... We'll find out soon. Still rent-free? Or what?
No mercy!
Cultists, right?
Elevate the worthy.
So, people are getting ready for the buffs. 3 more gold units. Let's play the summoned. 3 more cultists. Oh, right.
I bring death.
Yo, it's good lemon.
Quite little.
My moderator. So I've gone over the patch notes, and I've developed this list as a counter to what I believe we're going to see played. So that's the idea with this deck. It's a Nilfgaard, Imprisonment, Ball, Assimilate deck. Zeros, what's up?
Wine will come from here, not even come.
So yeah, that's the idea with this list. That's why I'm playing it. This will be the day 1 deck that I'm releasing, obviously, as you figured. So this, I could copy that maybe.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Just in time. How's your work been, Zeros? Been pretty busy lately. Okay.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Should I ensure Calvate through Blightmaker? Maybe. Just in case they do Vilgeforts or something now. At least I just get Calvate out. Okay. It's gonna be Harmony, and I know it's run-free vampire. Right. That's what you reckon, Globe? Yes, it's the beginning of the stream. You came at a good time. Okay, so we've got Calvate. We have another Blightmaker in there. 1, 2, 3. Let's play Calvate now.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
So this is a cultist deck we're versing. Operator? Now.
I'm out now. Or must I reach?
Practitioners? Is that right?
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like never before.
Maybe I want to give a lock on that one. Neuromancy. Yeah, they got a buff. Cultists got a buff, so we're probably going to see them play too.
Say,
I mean, we could probably even bleed a little bit here.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
We'll just lock them up. We've got a few different packages in this deck. Okay, right.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Multi-scenario? This one you think it is? That we're versing? If they're playing cultist, then doing these cards probably is, eh?
Take it for the one
will not be pleased.
Try not to scream so. Makes my hand wobble. Generous?
We could give spying status to Braithens. Play it through Terra Nova. Could even take Braithens with Yen. And then we got Bull next round. Maybe something like that.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Sup, sup, Kev, how are you, man? Pre-patch pain. Let me see. I mean, if I play Nova here, it's a lot of points. The issue is going into next round's pretty hard for us because they're gonna have multi-scenario.
Gotcha, puppy.
Let's do this.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face that picked me.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Don't know how we're gonna do with multi-scenario. Kind of want to wait. Really? You guys know me, man. I'm here every day. Alright, I think we passed now. So they're gonna go a card down, it seems.
Watch close.
Yeah. Will they bring out leader here? So it's gonna be scenario, isn't it?
Will collapse like sand castles.
Yeah, it's scenario.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
There's gonna be broken points, huh? If it's worth waiting or not. I'd just play if I was you. Okay, so we got a pretty good hand, man, but thing is, multi-scenario? I don't know. How do we do against multi-scenario? Aristocrat, aristocrat. Vincent, maybe. But it's a lot of points too, you know? We'll see, man. We'll have a look.
They truly spoil us.
So, do they have a way to trigger... like, enough ways to trigger scenario?
Gather in secret.
What do we got with the Nero again? I don't know if I want to poison one of those. Maybe I just played it a bit slow.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Hey KG, the game you had where you stole through the... that was incredible. Sick. Thanks, Chill. Appreciate the kind words. Okay, right. So what's this do? Infuse a bronze enemy unit with... Give status. This locked itself. Maybe I should have played this first to get an extra boost.
Oh dear. There is something in my tea.
Yo, what's up, Roscoe? How are you, my man? Yeah. Infuse his status. Yeah, yeah. Lucky we got the dames down.
Marked by the fiend doom.
Dames are a really good counter. Check it out.
The will of the cosmos.
Oh my goodness. Okay, right. It's gonna be done like this.
Feeling a bit peckish.
We got it.
You simply must pay my estate a visit.
Nice. I was a bit worried, man. Multi-scenario is no joke. Oh my goodness. Could be good for a foglet kill. Come on, Calvate. Ooh, a Calvate. Well, I don't have an extreme amount of tactics in this deck, to be honest with you. If there's one thing I'd critique on the deck, it would be that, man. Because yeah. It hasn't been easy to fit everything in. So why is this so strong? Okay, we're not gonna go into details now, X. Don't give me too many questions. Next question, please. Let me have my moment.
We brought them up, Taskmaster.
What's this?
I bring death, quite literally.
Let's see what they got. The Way of the Sith. Okay, it's Devotion.
No good wine.
Rose stacking to avoid frost damage
Compost.
as much as possible. It'll be important to keep dominance in this matchup. Yeah, see, there you go. Do we necessarily have a good target for Mage Torturer? Probably not right now.
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like never before.
Giga Chad. Alright, there we go. If I can find Calvate now, I'm happy. I think I just take a long round. Because we got a lot of control of leader, other cards. Come on, Calvate. Oh my goodness, dude. It's gonna be another round 3 Calvate. It's gonna happen again, man. Hey, but we still won that match. Even with that. Yo, Shu, what's good? I like the music on this board. I think you just like equip them. I don't think the music came out with this, no. I'm doing something very rare in Gwent. I'm simply dry passing. Something you never see happen anymore. Eight points, yeah. And he triggers Masquerade Ball. Yeah, that's truthful. Okay. So we got like Vincent for Oberon. For Eridan, we got a lock. There he is. We got him again. We really got to find Masquerade Ball, dude. Yes! Woo! The magic is here. Now, we want Terra Nova. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna pull Terra Nova at this time. Ah, crap. Okay, Fergus is pretty good. I mean, that's not too bad, man. Considering I didn't play Calvate, and I got pretty much all my golds. I kind of follow like a split training routine. Cut a long story short, I train 5 days a week without fail, always diet consistently. Saturday and Sunday are my rest days. And I practice the principles of progressive overload, you know, lifting a bit heavier here and there, training with more intensity, changing things up often. But consistency is the key to you. I just train like a bodybuilding style of training, so I train proportionate, like the full physique. But I encourage you all to get out there, get fit and active. Is that 12? This could be a pretty good poisons target.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
So we're going to poison Imlerith. He's going to feel very unwell, and then we're going to send him to the graveyard hospital. Wow, that's sick, man. I wish you good luck with it. You've got a great personality for that job. I'm sure people will be very happy with you. Keep it up, brother.
Bring me fist.
Go all the way, man. Go all the way.
Run. You'll not get far.
We do want to keep it alive. So, do I go early Vincent? Maybe it's an early Vincent. What's this doing again? When you play boost by 1?
You simply must pay my estate a visit one. Thinking can be hazardous to your health.
I mean, this is an engine. Yeah. What's your fave game board? Man, I really like Gaunter's game board. It's pretty sick. The Twisted World board. It's nice not seeing Renfrey. You're gonna enjoy this new season, man. At least you don't have to deal with the quadruple play. Or whatever it is. What was the max times they could play up? Was it quad? We may see some Purify shenanigans now. Five times? Apollo, you've taken me to the moon and back. That is a crazy amount of times. Probably too much for me to handle.
A superb specimen.
5 with coup. Oh, right. So, like, if it's a Nilfgaard versus Nilfgaard match, it could just get ridiculous. Yeah, true, man. You know what? You're absolutely right, my friend. Who am I kidding?
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
Renfrey Fiesta. Man, I wish I had Terra Nova. It's kind of hard to say, man. I think it's like right there somewhere at face value looking at it, but it's kind of hard to really know unless we see it, right? Like when it's being played. Because giving it Doom's pretty big. It's not going to have as much of a sudden impact as it did before. Lower points on the play. Overall, like, the nerf seems decent, yeah. But you never know until it's played, man. There's a lot of intelligent Gwent players. Who knows how it's gonna get used? I don't know. We really got no idea. Should we start utilizing...
Your name, young man, should be cursed into an urchin.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Oh, you do it like that. Play out the Duchess Informant. The only real synergy Fergus has got here is with Usurper. It's 3-point boost. Would be good. Why no change this to Sea Hill? I think Renfrey was a very big concern for the community. Maybe they have to address things a bit at a time. You know what I mean?
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Could go for more frost. We'll get an engine back there. Maybe put more frost range next turn. Bounty Renfrey deck. Oh, sick. Nice. He's a fantastic content creator. You gotta respect hard work ethic, man. You gotta. All the cards premium. Cool. Yeah, it's probably truthful. So maybe the issue with Renfrey is because we see it everywhere, anywhere. And then everyone gets a bit bored. That's pretty big, man. Okay.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Ardgaith. Sure.
Have the key, or prepare to suffer and die.
Yennefer for Mamuna, is it?
Now watch this.
Uh-oh.
My ice will pierce both your
Oh,
hearts.
that's not so devastating.
I feel an edict coming on.
Last card. Ooh, spear tip, really. Well played, my friend. Thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it. See you in the new season. Invigorate, Curse Scroll. Can we get a Calvate? No Blight Makers. Harmony's looking like it'll be pretty good. Yeah, for sure. Pretty interesting changes to that Trent card and the Hawk as well. They're nice. It's a good change for the Hawk because it can move any unit now. Try to put quacks in every deck. Yeah. It's so fun when you get it though, man. It's got to be probably the best. My best experience this season was playing relics and hitting quacks and getting out Renfrey. That was probably my fondest memories. Yeah. Inspired. Boost a random unit. This could be. Oh, is that bad to play? I got spies in my hand. One spy. I don't know.
Got business for me?
Yo, what's up, normal? Not yet, man. No. Probably like another hour or two.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Renfrey and Regis decks? Yeah, that's pretty much what it's used for, Apollo. Renfrey in particular. Counters Renfrey. Really good counter. You just woke up. What are you gonna test out, normal? What do you reckon?
Go kiss a dog.
What's on your list? Chris, how are you in your hand by 1, 3? Oh, it's pretty good.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
I wish I had the right hand to push with here. ST Poison. Sick. You did make a deck with that, didn't you, already? So you're gonna do like an updated version or something? Because the Dryad's got buffed up. Got a great buff. Yeah, it's great. Just butterflies.
This is strong magic.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
Yeah, sure. Meanwhile, MO buffs. Yeah, I know, man. I was waiting for it, dude. Ah, crap. I wanted like more relic support or something.
Oi, hey there, come here.
Maybe I'm asking too much. So I could play this out. Still, maybe. What's the damage?
The elders must put a stop to this rebellion, else they will.
Last say is pretty important for us. When you target the ceiling with a bronze special card. Wow, man. We got a 12-point Fergus. Cut, oint, and put obsidian mirror. You think it's better? You prefer that, my friend? And what's your reason for that? Could you share with the rest of the chat so we know? Wow, still didn't get Calvate, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're doing a round 3 Calvate. Fortunately, I got a fair few golds. So, I mean, we're really just missing Vincent. Usurper. Yeah, we'll see, man. Kitty and Piggy. Yeah, I know, Fear. Go check the patch notes. Yeah, it's already come out. Yesterday, yep. Next few days, everyone will play engine-based deck. Man, it's probably a smart call, dude. I like it. Feel free to amend the list when it comes out, but I think you're very intelligent to make that call. Sometimes you only find Mirror finds value against ST movement decks, eh? It's kind of a bit sus like that. Hey, I called it. I said we'll play round 3 Calvate, man. Oh, okay. Wow, we missed 2 good cards. We did. Art Tempka, thank you. And hello. What's up, X? Game's going alright. Not Philippe. Yeah, it makes sense, fool. That's pretty smart of you.
Special price, just for you, love.
So we could open up with ball.
A taste of Northland?
Fortunately, Calvate is an aristocrat. But we already had enough here. Anyway, we got Fergus. This could be worth locking. Johnny God, what's good? You need to put some magic here, mate. Alright, alright, alright. I'm trying, man. Technically the magic's working because I said it was gonna happen. So maybe I just shouldn't call it, but I shouldn't make that kind of a magic call. You can draw usurper with art or Triss. I don't think I gave it spying. Did I? Did I give Triss spying?
Show me the coin.
Okay. If that's the case, I'll go with that. So we can put ointment back. You can check. How? I'm kind of waiting for a bigger target. I don't want to start poisoning this stuff.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Oh, you mean once you've played him? Just use it and find out. It's not really my nature, man.
Nine is the time of the sword and
I don't really like to play a risky like that, dude. Vs Scoia'tael unit. So it's best to put ointment back, hey? Should we keep playing slow?
You did good there.
Ah, I didn't want to hit that. Risk it for the biscuit. Mate, you gotta be calculated in this game. Oh!
Only one with no sense would trust the word of a swine.
Double harvest. Oh man, don't want to hit that dude. Sup, Rashid? What's good, brother? Do we want to hit that? What's better? No, actually we don't even have a good option with it. They didn't really do too good here. They could move this, I guess.
Slaughter them to a man.
Right? Not really the best points there. Okay, so the next one that I play is gonna trigger. It's gonna trigger ball, isn't it?
don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
I wish my Black Maker didn't hit this. I don't know, because we've got a few aristocrats here. Crap.
You underestimate the strength of Dol Blathanna, one.
So maybe we're going Fergus now?
I feel an edict.
Maybe I shouldn't play it there.
These I invade. These I sign a treaty with. Feeling a bit peckish.
He's got another Watcher. Fergus boosts Usurper too. Yes, yes. That's true as well. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm thinking a few things in my head here. I got a few different things going on in my mind here. We'll go like this then.
Gotcha, puppet.
Yeah, right.
Just great.
Oh, should it be 2, 4, 6? Got the tris. I gotta pay attention.
I hate portals.
I'll give you this. You did good there.
Let's repeat Emir's mistakes.
Serpa more points? I think so.
Waiting around, hoping I'll
Good round
croak
3,
you,
Calvate.
badger.
Thank you very much. I pride myself on this move that I've made.
Hoping I'll croak you, badger.
Oh, Aglaze.
You'll be fine.
Right, well, thanks, I guess.
Wash this blood from my hands.
Somebody hold me back or out.
I like these dwarfs quotes. They're pretty cool.
Hey, human. Now you're in its text deep.
Thanks for the match, my friend. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Best of luck for the new season. Spying? No, I didn't. Monsters got buffed, the scenario. Heatwave always plays pretty good though. Melusine's a bit different though now. With the Veil and stuff. Doom status. Imprisonment. You know, after the change Melusine got, we didn't really see her much. Curse Scroll. Nausicaa Sergeant. Can this be a Renfrey deck also? What is that leader skin? That's Alzur. Okay, now 112 people know Johnny God. Your secret's safe, don't worry. Oh, Mage Torture is good there.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face of the king.
This is Sea Hill, Renfrey, crazy business. That's what this is. Sup, Stalker? Which season? Upcoming? This season's been one of my worst, man. Absolutely.
The shame
I have avoided playing Renfrey. Absolutely one of my worst seasons. Nothing to hide.
Please wait, Your Excellency. Falling behind.
Wraithen's looking really good at 19 for Yen. Renfrey's gang.
A pleasure to bleed you.
Going down by 20 points. We probably want to set up turnover too.
I simply want you to admit it.
Still Renfrey with Yen? Why should we do that? What do you reckon?
I bring death, quite literally.
I like Braithens for Yen. Yo, we gotta play Calvate, man.
Onwards, sons of Nilfgaard!
I gotta focus a bit, dude. Yeah, okay. So here's the thing, like, am I supposed to bleed now? This is my conundrum when versing these Sea decks, man. What line do I really take? Because I'm a control deck. Do I go long round 3? Are we supposed to bleed? Go for 2-0. It's an Imprisonment, Poisons, Masquerade Ball, Assimilate deck. What do you guys reckon? Hold on, so this is Renfree, right? So what if we go like...
Gotcha, puppy.
Your humble
Maybe we just play Emissaries.
Few poachers dare venture into the Von Morgen's wood.
Maybe this round we do Assimilate. Next round can be Ball. There's a potential for that too.
The shame I have no time.
Is it smart for me to boost a unit with status? Maybe I'll wait on that. We just keep playing around it.
The hounds have caught us.
Yep.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Oh! Woo! Yes!